ever feel like there's no one out there who has everything you're looking for? All you're asking for is someone with a good job who's both cute and tall. Is that really so much to ask for? Turns out, the answer is yes, and we have the data to prove it. Here's relationship psychologist and author Ty Tashiro.
Let's say there's a room of 100 eligible bachelors, and you want a man who's 6 foot or taller. Well, in the United States, only 20% of men are 6 foot or taller. So that means 80 of those 100 men would walk out of the room right there. Now let's say you want someone who matches in political affiliation. Let's say Democrat. Well, that's about 33% of the population. You could imagine any other characteristic you choose would reduce your pool to 1 or even 0 available options.
Wow, that sounds mildly terrifying, right? Well, before you decide to crawl into a hole for the rest of eternity, Tashiro wants us to know that these numbers don't mean you'll never be in a satisfying relationship.
So most people are looking for physical attractiveness and some form of wealth or socioeconomic status. In longitudinal studies where they follow married couples for 7, 14 years, these really don't predict satisfaction and stability. I don't think that people should choose somebody that they're not attracted to if they could probably help it. I don't think kissing your partner should be like eating your veggies. But what you see in these dating studies is that people spend way too much on getting the hottest, richest partner they can possibly find. Tinder is a great example because as soon as you swipe left on somebody, you've thrown out all of their good characteristics. Emotional stability is probably the best predictor of long-term relationship satisfaction and stability.
So does that mean we're settling? That's a scary word.
I think it's actually really sad when people settle. It's actually one of the tragedies in life. I think equally as tragic is to see somebody not prioritize what they really need. Some people want brown hair or blonde hair, blue eyes, brown eyes. All those things are fine preferences to have, but none of them correlate with long-term satisfaction and stability.
Okay, so Dr. Tashiro isn't saying that we should all set our bar lower for romantic partners. We just need to be mindful of how much importance we place on specific traits, because in the end, someone's height probably won't lead to happily ever after.